Being humans, we have only one desire, the desire for which we keep making the connections throughout the whole life. And sometimes we perceive ourselves then we'll be fulfilled when that one desire fulfilled. But sometimes we are not able to get the clarity how to fulfill that desire. And that desire is the feeling to be with someone. We all have one feeling of importance. Someone could actually listen to us. Someone could actually hold space for us. Someone could actually be available whenever we need that person. Someone actually guides us, or someone actually teaches us something, like this is a right or this is a wrong. You shouldn't do this thing, and you should go for this thing. You can do this thing. You have the caliber. We only want that one person in our life. That one person can be our friend, can be our mentor, can be our teacher, can be someone in our family member, or can be sibling, anyone. But the thing is, we always attract the people the way actually we are. And sometimes we fed up from this kind of feeling. And once the patterns keep repeating and we keep attracting the very kind of people, then thing actually hurts. And sometimes we lose trust on ourselves. And we believe, do we really deserve to be with someone? Do we really deserve to love to someone? Or do we really deserve to be loved by someone? These kind of feelings, it really hurts for most of the people. And when this feeling hurts, then we lose trust on ourselves. Then we just put ourselves into the darkness of that negativity, of that solitude that actually hurts. And we are not able to find the clarity. And the clarity comes up when we spend time reflecting our life. When we spend time, what are the reasons that we are attracting the very kind of people? What there is something that we need to change, and is that anything something in ourselves which actually provoking us to attract that person needs to us, or that person we really need. Life is all about living different kind of experiences. Life is all about not knowing anything, but we can try to know that actually we need to know. But the thing is, we keep stuck in that rat loop. We are not able to find what's the reason behind this. Everything has something kind of pattern. And this pattern, once we recognize, we are able to actually break the chain and change the life. Once we realize this thing, then it becomes so feasible to find that person. These kind of things, when we stuck in that loneliness and with the belief that whether we are lovable or not, this is a big question on ourselves. And when this question arises, then self-doubt automatically kills us slowly. But once we believe that we are lovable too, in the view of we are surrounded by the people love to us, the people care for us, the people only want to smile on our face, the people who actually want our well-being. They become upset when we don't call to them. They call back to us, and we sometimes ignore to those people. We all have all these kind of people. And sometimes we have the people, but we don't have any person with whom we can be ourselves, with whom we can open up ourselves, with whom we don't need to pretend like I am this person, the person who knows about we are messy too, and the person who embraces ourselves with our messy side. We really don't have that person. Or sometimes we don't consider to be with those people, the people who actually are for us. In the view of, we never considered to open up ourselves with those people. We had our own doubts. We had our own insecurities. we had our own fears. It happens with everyone. And when we don't have any person, literally don't have any person, it really sucks. It sucks in the way like we put ourselves into that self-doubt. And that's how it brings nothing but destruction in our life. And it is a problem that is considerable. The only way to break this chain is to figure out what kind of pattern of our life, why the things are keep repeating, and why we always attract the very kind of people, the people who are not for us. Why do we actually attract the people who always avoid us? They don't give importance to us. Or why we don't have anyone in our life? Owing to we never opened up ourselves. Owing to we never believed on that particular person. Just because we never tried to give the time to that particular person and we didn't roll the dice in that situation. Or sometimes we tried to open up ourselves with that person, but we ended up by opening ourselves with the wrong person. It happens with so many people and so many times. And people usually get fed up. And the few, they have their own limit. We all have our own limit. We have the human tendency, we get exhausted. And it's natural, it's common. The only thing can be worked in this situation is just to reflect in our life why the things are happening. And this is the only way you can do this. If I give the example, we all have different kind of attachment style. First attachment style is anxious. In this style of attachment, the people who actually hold this attachment style, they just want to be with every single person. They just actually want to be with that person, the person with whom they spend a little bit time, and that person shows up in the beginning. They just want to spend more and more time with that person. And they normally indulge ourselves with that person. And the way they indulge themselves with that person, they give their 100%. They completely surrender themselves with that person. And when they attract that person starts avoiding them. It's a big problem for them. And they always keep waiting for that particular person's response. They feel anxious. They keep checking the messages. And they keep thinking like, why that person is not responding? What happens to that person? They overtext to that person again and again and again. And this is the thing that another person feels like is being chased. And another person feels like, I'm not able to live the free life. And that person goes far away from us. This is the problem. Another attachment style is avoidant. The people who actually avoid the people. What they actually need. Sometimes they feel like they need time to be with that person. Or sometimes they prioritize their life more than anyone else. They only choose to be with that person with whom they want to be with that person. Or sometimes they have the habit to be with everyone, but they labelize the people. When it comes to meeting with the new person, when it comes to making new friends, they consider we are friends, but they don't prioritize that particular friend. And the friend who is having the nature of anxious, that person automatically gets clinged. And the view of that person is not receiving the response. And when it comes to the avoidance side, just because avoidance side, the person who actually have, that person is feeling so special at that time. And when that person is being stopped by chasing with the person who having the anxious personality, that person actually feels lack and desperation. And that person actually starts following to that person who have the ancient attachment style. And that's how the things happen. The another kind of personality is when it comes to the attachment, the secure. The person who actually possesses the secure attachment style. That person knows with whom he has to live, with whom he can feel secure. the person who is free from every kind of freight, and that person knows whenever I'd make friend or whenever I'd be in a particular kind of relationship, that person wouldn't go anywhere. That person doesn't have any kind of lack or desperation. And if any person goes out from that particular person's life, he doesn't give a damn about that thing. He's a secured person, and he's always overcome from that particular situation. Or chances are there's we mightn't have felt these kind of situation too. So these are the people who always live the independent life. They are free from the need of looking for someone. And whenever they make the connection, they make the real connection. And they only make the connection with the people who have the secure type of attachment with any person. They are not desperate. They don't have any kind of lack. They are not in that feeling that another person would go somewhere else. They focus on their life. They build their life. They have the real habits. They thrive in their life. They always have the purpose. The problem is these kind of people always make connection with the secure people. And the people who actually have the anxious style of attachment, they have the problem. Now what they can do, what we can do in this situation, or what I can do, like if I consider myself in that particular situation, the only thing can be done in this situation, just to change the pattern. Being with the people is a good feeling, but we have to be with ourselves too. Nurturing beautiful connection with the people is one of the most beautiful things. But we have to nurture connection with ourselves. We know we have this style of attachment that is anxious, but we have to believe in ourselves. The person who is avoiding us, that person is not for us. And we know what we actually need, and if we feel like our need is not getting completed, our expectations are not getting met, or even our expectations are real, then we have to make this belief that this person is not for us, and it's good to let go that person. It happens gradually. It's a matter of the practice. Once we have this kind of revelation, then life starts changing. Once we meet to that person, the person who avoids us, then the same kind of pattern repeats. Or once we start avoiding that person feels that kind of importance. That person needs the attention. The person who was chasing to that. And that person starts chasing to that another person too, that previous person. That's how the things keep happening back and forth, and this cycle never ends. The thing is, once we consider the people who don't have time to hold space for us, the people always come up with the different excuses, like they are busy, but in the real life, they show they are not busy. They keep changing the profile of their picture. They keep posting the pictures on social media. They are living their life at its fullest, but they pretend they are busy. They have this kind of reason. They clearly show that we don't have any importance in their life, and we are just a treacherous part of their life, trivial part of their life. These things happen. This is the time to realize our own value. This is the time to believe that we have our own life. We have the life on which we need to work. The person that we are looking for, we have to be that person. The secure person that we are looking for, that person holds a space for us. That person really available for us. That person always be with ourselves when that person is with ourselves. That person actually guides us, inspires us. And the same kind of things we do with that person, we reciprocate with that person. If we want this kind of relationship, we have to be that person. And we have to believe that we deserve someone. Nature always eliminates the people from our life, the people who are not for us. But those people come up in our life to teach to us. I have so many friendships with so many people, and every time I learn something from the people, especially from the girls. I met so many female friends, and every female friend taught me, and I learned different kind of things, and those experiences still are helping me a lot. I'd been through the very kind of situation, like I have the anxious style of attachment. Finally, I got to know why the things were repeating, why I was keep attracting the same kind of person, the person who actually doesn't give any kind of importance to me. Once I got to know, I started working on the things. Now I avoid the person who avoids me. And this is the time I'm perceiving as an opportunity to work on my life. And I feel free. And I've actually experienced that thing with my own experiences. Like in my previous friendship, I literally didn't show up. I just had a normal conversation. I used to focus on my life. I used to do everything in my routine. And actually, I made my friend that I am available at this time. And if I wasn't free, then clearly I wouldn't elucidate to them that I'm not free. Then I'd be free at that particular time. I would give them the time frame, and they would actually available on that particular time if they had something with me. And that kind of friendship I nurtured. And still, that girl is my friend. That girl, that female friend, that pure soul embraced me the way I am. The moment we know our value, the moment we present ourselves that we have certain kind of value, we are not free. We have so many things to do on our plate, and we keep doing the things. We attract those kind of people. We actually radiate that kind of energy in the nature, and this kind of energy attracts the people who are for us. And once we actually exude the energy of desperation and lack, we attract the people who have the desperation and lack in their life. And sometimes we attract the people who doesn't have the desperation or lack. But the thing is, they actually embrace us when they want to embrace us. And once they want to embrace us, they sometimes, even they don't embrace us in that particular way, they just need little bit attention. They are attention seeker, like the people who fall in avoidant category of attachment. They just keep want attention. If someone don't pay the attention to them, then they keep chasing that person. They are not looking for any meaningful relationship. They are just attention seeker. And it happens so many times with so many people. And it was keep happening with me too. And finally, I found a pattern. We all go through these kind of situations. And we all are not able to attract the people who actually are for us. We have to believe once we become that person, the person we are looking for, that person will find us. Who will find that person? We just need to free ourselves with the need of looking for someone. People automatically follow you if you just show up. If you free yourself from the unrealistic expectation. If you just only believe that you just need to live your life at its fullest and you just need to relish each and every moment. You just need to perform every time. You just need to build the life that you had a dream of. Once we believe that thing, we attract the people who actually are for us, and the people who actually stay with us in our struggle. And these people deserve that meaningful place, the higher rank that is close to our heart. We just need to let the feeling of being alone go. We just need to let the feeling of we won't be able to attract any person who is for us. We just need to let the feeling of negativity go that always makes us, am I lovable? Or am I able to be with someone? Do I deserve someone? We just need to let all these questions and doubt go from our life. We all have so many things to do. Just do those things. And don't worry, you won't get old alone. And this kind of belief I carry with myself as well. So चिंता करने की जरूरत नहीं है, आप अकेले बूढ़े नहीं होंगे, आपको कोई ना कोई मिल जाएगा. You will get someone in your life. We all will get someone in our life. But the thing is, we have to be that person. If we are looking for someone, we have to be like that person. If we are looking for someone, the person who embraces us the way we are, we have to be that person, and we have to embrace the people with their flaws, with their traits. We have to embrace the people with their messy sides. And once we embrace the people, once we forgive the people, once we accept, okay, it is what it is, it's not his fault. Whatever it happened, just because of that person's belief, experiences, that person's upbringing, or any kind of reason, or different factors of the society. Once we embrace that thing, once we accept the people, and once we forgive the people, we start becoming that person. If I want the person who loves to us, we have to love to ourselves. If we want the people in our life who always teaches to us, then we have to teach to ourselves. We have to teach to the people. If we are looking for someone who adds value in our life, then we have to add value in the people's life. If we look for someone, the person who actually inspires us, then we have to find the inspiration in ourselves, and we have to inspire the people too. People automatically get allured towards you, not just because they got impressed by you, just because you share the very kind of values, the very kind of vision, the very kind of purpose. And we make connection with the people who share our values, who share our purpose, the people who are just like us. We feel protected with those people. It's easy to connect with those people who share the same kind of interest. And we feel like we'll be able to reciprocate to that person. We don't have to drain ourselves just to protect that person. And this kind of feeling of importance we all have. And that's why we always choose those people. The way we are, we attract the very kind of people in our life. And if I'm anxious, then I would attract avoidant. Sometimes I would attract the person who is anxious too. We exude the very kind of energy. So just to be with the right person, we have to be that person. The kind of change you want to see in the world, you have to be that change, said by Mahatma Gandhi. So it is the only way to actually find the right person in our life. And it's not the only way, it's the way to actually survive in our life. It's a way to live the free, regret-free, independent life. And it is the only opportunity to bring something in our life that we were looking for. It comes up with different opportunities, possibilities, experiences, and every experience teaches to us. We always keep cursing the life just because we prioritize that one thing in our life. And if we are not able to get that one thing, we don't feel thankful for all these kind of things. We take all the things for granted. Life is so beautiful. Every moment is so beautiful. There's only one life, one time that actually that moment goes far away and won't come back. So always live in the moment and always be thankful for every moment. We are living the life. We are still alive. We are breathing. And every part of body is working good in its condition. We have the people in our life. We have the shelter on our head. We are having the meal. And we are making the money. Not that much, but we are making the money so that we could survive. So many reasons we have to feel thankful. Start praising the life. Don't just put yourself in that journey which won't never end. That monotonous grind. Don't do that thing. Always take the breaks. Always spend time with yourself. Always praise the life. Always be grateful for every moment, for every breath. This is the only thing will make your life easy and will always make you to believe in yourself that you have the importance and you are special too. Consider yourself, not everyone deserves you. Consider yourself that your time is important too. It's good to respect time for others, but we have to protect our time too. Always consider yourself. You are here on this planet Earth for some kind of meaning. And just to work for that meaning, build your life. Stop being with that feeling that you want to be able to find that person. You want to be able to be with that person you are looking for. Just figure out what the reason, what the root cause of that thing, and work on that thing. I was anxious. I am anxious. So that's why I attract avoidant kind of people. And we always attract these kind of people. But the thing is, it's just a behavior and it can be changed by just practice. And if we don't do anything, then life will keep going with the same way. And we'll be in the same kind of situation. And before ship has sailed and we lose ourselves properly, don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself before you get died. Live each and every moment of life. Don't just spend the life, live the life. It's so beautiful. Everything is for you. And one thing that we normally make the mistake, the people we ignore, those people actually live for ourselves. Don't ignore those people. Give the importance to those people. Make your time. Like I've been making the very kind of mistake too. But yesterday I realized I was ignoring my parents, my mom. And my mom always used to complain that I don't make a call to her. And she demands that I call to her every time. Not every time, means every day. But every day we don't have anything to talk. But still she just wants to know whether I'm good or not. And this is the only thing she wants. So don't ignore the people, the kind of mistake I made. Don't do that. And once we lose those people, we get to know the importance of those people. And if we have those people, stay blessed, stay grateful. This is another reason we can feel grateful. So these are the people who are for you. Surrender yourself for those people. Work for those people. And there are so many people who actually attract towards yourself. If you actually fulfill your responsibility and you actually provide the love that you are receiving, you're actually serving the people who are serving you, the people who are serving you. People normally attract towards those people. They look for something good in the people, and most of the time they consider not everyone is good, and they keep avoiding the people from their life. And once they find the person who is good with their parents, who is good with their siblings, who is actually have a meaningful relationship, they gets infatuated with that person. And I've heard so many cases, like one person lives a normal life and that person doesn't have any kind of problem. That person is considering that meaningful connection with that person, with their parents, with their mama, with their siblings. And he's so lovable towards their parents. And so many times another person, maybe another female, maybe another male, attracts toward that person and start having conversation. And this is the time it happens that people meet to each other. They connect with each other. They feel spark with each other because somehow they found the very kind of value with each other, in each other. And that's how the connections build. Just give your 100% to the people we ignore, you ignore. And this is a thing for me as well, for everyone as well. The kind of mistake we make, just don't repeat all these kind of mistakes. Once you start giving your 100% and you start fixing the mistake, your life will start changing. The pattern will automatically change. Once you figure out the pattern in that another particular person, now you know what you have to do. Show up with every person. If that person avoids you, sometimes chances are there that person will be busy. That person would actually have so many things in his life or her life. One time it can happen, 2 times it can happen, but if this thing keeps happening, then don't chase that person. Just be with yourself, focus on your life, build your life, and believe in yourself. Keep working on yourself. Don't just lose yourself with that person. And that's how you will be able to change the pattern. That's how we all will be able to change the pattern. And the thing that I've learned, I hope we all be able to incorporate this thing, and I'll be able to incorporate this thing in my life too. But we are humans, and we are desperate to be with someone. It's natural, but it can be changed. And I've already been in this journey, and I hope now you get to know what the reason of this thing. And I believe you'll be able to attract that particular person, the friends that you are looking for, and you would find that person that is for you. Might that person be in your family that you were ignoring? Just open up yourself. Everything will be alright. Just believe in yourself and make the world a better place to live. It brings the smiles on everyone's face. That's all I've got to say about this. Signing off, Vivek Kumar, your buddy. Bye bye.